Tonight, Leanne enters Last Chance Kitchen. After staining her reputation by bombing badly at brunch.
I'm embarrassed at this point because brunch is what I do. Did you like the donut? Well, oh my God.
Leanne is desperate for redemption.
It's not over yet. Do or die.
But she will have to fight through Kevin, who has his sights set on the title of Top Chef.
I want this. Now it's time to steamroll.
This is Last Chance Kitchen, presented by BMW.
I'm here for my family, for our future. It's not over yet. This is my last chance to get back in the game and get in the running for $250,000. Hey, bud.
How are you?
Kevin is probably one of the fiercest competitors in this competition. This is not going to be easy.
Welcome back to Last Chance Kitchen.
Thank you. Feels good to be here.
You earned a spot in Top Chef Colorado by fighting your way through Last Chance Kitchen, right?
5 rounds.
It's a tie.
What?
You're both back in.
Shut up!
Let's bring in our friends here. We need some company.
Hey, what's going on, Leanne?
Oh, okay.
How are you?
Hey.
Kevin, so this week the chefs, they had to create a brunch buffet for 200 moms that were there on a weekend getaway. You missed a good one.
I hate brunch, so that, yeah, so wow.
Yeah, it's the B word. Except she has a brunch restaurant. Your ideas were spot on for brunch. I really thought this is a great plan. You're gonna win this. It didn't work out that way.
You okay?
No, I had to serve them this. I didn't know Brian had it on steam.
Leanne's clafoutis, it should be eggy.
Just mush on mush.
It looks like it was steamed.
Yeah.
As opposed to baked.
And the clafoutis, once it was steamed, there was really no saving it.
Yeah. Epic, epic failure on so many levels.
So Kevin, here's what's crazy. They do this buffet. What do you think's not on the menu?
The only thing I could think of that a brunch has to have is eggs. Like, were there eggs?
No, there were not. For your challenge, we'll make this a real easy test. 3 perfect egg dishes. But here's the rub. I want an over easy egg, no accoutrements, just over easy, serve that. Then you can immediately start working on a French omelet. No fillings, no toppings, just a beautiful, fluffy, perfect French omelet. Then you can start your Eggs Benedict.
Okay.
That you can get creative with, but I want the perfect poached egg. Serve your dishes in order, but you do not have to wait for me to eat them. You could just go on. How do you guys feel about eggs?
I don't cook a lot of breakfast food, so this one's definitely in Leanne's wheelhouse here.
No pressure, Leanne.
No pressure on me.
I cook eggs for a living, so, you know, I can't fail at this challenge. It would be grossly embarrassing.
30 minutes total, all 3 dishes, and your time starts now.
Get it, girl. Look at her.
Can't make an omelet without a couple of cracked eggs.
I can't let myself become mentally weak. Leanne literally has a place that cooks eggs all the time, so the odds don't stack in my favor in this challenge.
Wise man, clarified butter.
Yeah.
My strategy is really simple. Get through the fried egg and the omelet as quickly as possible because I know that the hollandaise and all the other pieces that make a Benedict are gonna take a while, and I want as much time as possible.
Low and slow, guys, low and slow.
Eggs are the most simple and perfect test of a chef's skill. It's one thing to like be able to make eggs for yourself and your family. It's another thing to make it for an expert like Tom.
It's risky to put it onto a towel. It breaks very easily. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Very much so.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Kevin's is nicely cooked. There's no dry edges at all. The yolk's nice and runny. Seasoned really well.
Eggs.
Leanne's is also cooked nicely in terms of runniness, but this edge over here, a little dried out and a little crispy edge over here.
Those yolks look really good. Get it, girl. You got this.
The classic French omelet should be very lightly whipped eggs, so not overmixed, that are cooked just until the center starts to set, but there should in fact be a bit of a creamy, runny interior to it. Once it look a bit like I'm gonna make a scrambled egg, that's when I know that it's time to take it off the heat and fold it into thirds, almost like an envelope.
Damn.
Unfortunately, my first French omelet is still a little bit runny on the inside. I need to get my ass in gear so I can start making another one. I want to serve him a perfect French omelet. This is my last chance. It's do or die.
Kevin, you have 23 minutes and 35 seconds.
Thanks, Chef.
It's nicely cooked. No brown edges at all. It's nice and fluffy. Use a touch more salt. And all in all, it's a really nice omelet.
This one I know is perfect. And before I serve it, I just rub it with some whole butter.
Oh, a little butter on it. There you go.
That's the finishing trick for a perfect French omelet.
Thank you.
That is so pretty.
Prettier than his, too.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, this is really beautiful. The cook is perfect. It almost tastes like it has cheese in it. It's really rich.
What you making there, Kevin?
I'm making kind of an Eggs Benedict type situation. That's what I heard Chef wanted, so I'm making him an Eggs Benedict.
I think he said a frittata.
I'm kind of just doing it a little bit differently. You know, I don't eat a ton of bread in real life. I know that the texture is kind of critical, so I'm kind of making an English muffin crouton instead.
I'm gonna turn the English muffins into a crunchy element. I'm gonna make a crouton out of them. I'm not gonna get rid of it entirely because it wouldn't feel like a Benedict enough if that was the case. And then I'm gonna serve them along with fresh asparagus, prosciutto ham, a farm fresh egg, and a basic hollandaise.
Leanne, how are you making your Benny? Different.
Focus.
I'm not telling you. All right, what do you got for Benedict?
I've not.
Miso.
Band-Aid, please.
Bloody Benedicts.
Band-Aid, please.
Tom comes around, I get distracted, I cut my knuckle, and I have to throw out all my mise en place while I wait for the medic to Band-Aid my finger.
Please hurry.
He's got the headphones on. He ain't worried.
Her knife wasn't sharp. I mean, she was pushing through it. It slid right off the onion. So it looks like Leanne has asparagus and pancetta.
For my Eggs Benedict, I grab beautiful asparagus and I crumble some toasted nori on top of the bacon and asparagus for both umami and salinity to give it that Hawaiian feel.
You got 13 minutes and 30 seconds. What are you doing with your Benedict?
I'm doing it a little bit deconstructed.
I see Kevin making a deconstructed Benedict. I love the word deconstructed. It's very like 2006.
So I'm doing an English muffin kind of crouton for it. Roasted asparagus, prosciutto. 1 second.
Got croutons, hollandaise cooking.
Hey, chopped turd on man.
Is that a Hawaiian bun?
Might be.
Where'd you pull that out of?
Out of my pocket.
I am going to do basically an Eggs Benedict on Parmesan Hawaiian sweetbread with a miso mustard hollandaise. Technically not a hollandaise because it's using whole butter. It's more like a beurre blanc.
So we have some pretzels, pretzel rolls if you
I'm
like.
like, can we get some mustard?
Yes.
You know what would be good with this pretzel? A perfectly poached egg.
Eggs down, eggs down.
So you have 7 minutes, 7 minutes.
Heard 7 minutes.
Her eggs are done poached. 7 minutes left. They're just sitting there getting cold.
Yeah, they're gonna get cold.
Yeah, Kevin just has different strategies, getting everything else ready and then last second poaching.
What you blending there, Kevin?
Just last second for the hollandaise, just so it'll be nice and fluffy.
Nice. Blender hollandaise is the way to go.
Okay, chefs, 5 minutes left, 5 minutes.
There is a huge risk in modernizing a classic. Something like Eggs Benedict has been around for a long time for a reason, and the execution of the individual components has to be perfect.
1 minute left.
1 minute. I'm your echo.
You got it, you got it.
20 seconds. 5, where's my echo? 4, 3, 2, 1, time's up.
Time's up.
Holy sh!
Man,
Tom,
what do we have here?
we have an asparagus, pancetta, eggs Benedict with nori, a miso mustard hollandaise on Parmesan Hawaiian sweetbread.
Okay. How'd this go for you? You out of breath?
That was pretty intense.
Yeah. What's in the sauce? It's not holiday. What's in it?
There's a little miso, white vinegar, lemon juice, lemon zest, and then whole butter.
Thanks.
Yep.
Kevin, what do we have?
So this is a spin on Benedict. So you have truffled mustard emulsion, cooked egg yolks, roasted asparagus, prosciutto, poached egg, fried English muffin. I was going with a bit more of that poached egg salad, and I wanted the acidity on the very bottom so that when you cut in the egg, it kind of dropped down into it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So this started off really great. So fried eggs. Leanne, the one you gave me, the one little side was a little on the dry side. Kevin, yours came out just spot on. So the first leg went to Kevin. Second omelet, Kevin got the omelet to me a lot sooner, and it was a near perfect omelet until Leanne gave me the perfect omelet.
Which doesn't surprise me. She makes an amazing omelet.
Thank you, Kevin.
Kevin, your omelet was beautifully cooked, but you didn't season it. So this going into the final round was neck and neck. And again, the cookery on both examples were as good as it gets. Kevin, I like that you chose to use the English muffins, but in a different way. Hollandaise was nicely bright and acidic, and beautifully poached egg. Leanne, I thought the egg was poached beautifully. Maybe it was sitting out here a little too long. The sauce was interesting. It wasn't a hollandaise, it didn't have to be. The nori was an interesting choice, and who doesn't love a Hawaiian roll? These are really good. It's all gonna come down to the egg, though. Kevin. Kevin, you had the perfect poach on your egg. Really nicely done.
You know, I'm really proud of this version of a Benedict. To beat her in basic egg cookery is pretty amazing. If I don't make it all the way through Last Chance Kitchen, it won't be for lack of trying.
Leanne, the nori did something funny with the egg and with the pancetta together. It almost made the pancetta and the egg taste fishy.
Man, going out on Benedict.
I've now gone out on a brunch challenge and an egg challenge, but I made it farther than I expected to, and I'm not going home empty-handed at all. And if anything, I'm going home with new friends and new colleagues that I'm gonna remember this the rest of my life.
Kevin, you're cooking strong. You have one more chef to beat before you get the opportunity to get back into the competition.
No problem.
Confidence, I like that.
You know what? I went out earlier than I wanted to, so now it's time to steamroll.
Cool. See you next week.
Thanks, Chef.
The strategy moving forward is to not let these wins in any way affect my intensity and catapult myself back into the competition.
All right, now you're gonna make me breakfast.
Yes.